Hi, my name is Kim Stockberger, and along with my husband Robert, we own Wine Cellar Specialists. And it's really hard to choose a vendor for a project that's going to happen in your house. I was thinking about what distinguishes us as a possible partner for you, and I think three things come to mind. The first one is that we may be the only wine cellar design and installation company where the owners were actually hobbyists in making wine. My husband would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning in the fall and drive to wine country with a truck and watch as they harvested a couple of tons of grapes and loaded them in. And then my husband would drive the grapes back and we would unload them. We would participate in the destemming and the crush, and then later on in the blending and the selection of what would actually go in the bottle. Then in the summer, we would hand bottle 300 cases of wine, cork and seal and label that wine. So this experience really put our hearts in winemaking. The second thing is that while we were doing this, my husband was in commercial construction for 20 years. So he was responsible for client relations and budgets and making sure that we came in under budget and on time and that the client was happy. So he is no stranger to that side of customer service. And finally, you have this blend of winemaking and then the creation of the home that your wine will live in. And I think the last thing is that Robert and I have lived in this particular house for 1 year. And when we moved in, a lot of projects needed to be done. And we had to be in your position right now, which is selecting someone that we trusted. And what we learned out of the 4 or 5 major projects this last year is that communication and over-communication is key, relentless follow-up, and making sure that if you promise something, you deliver, that nothing is said sort of offhandedly. We know that the customer is listening very carefully, and we strive to be utterly transparent and authentic and to deliver a fair deal. So I promise you that if you give us a call, my husband will very likely be the one that answers the phone or one of his trusted staff members. But if you want to talk to him directly, you can. And we hope that whether or not you choose us, that you have a great experience and that your wine cellar is everything that you want it to be.